Good evening. Yeah, I am doing yet another video. You guys have not, nobody has seen me this much or this often on YouTube in a minute. Um, yeah, I'm looking at I saw the Merit at First Sight and I saw the reviews and everything and the allegations. The one thing I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, when an abuser is finally affected with an A, infected with an I, and there's a domino effect with an E. They come because they don't want to look at themselves and who they really are. They start pointing the finger at everybody else around them. So it's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's fault. And if you paid attention all this time through all those episodes, even when he took responsibility, it was shallow. It was just pure shallow. So there are a lot of things that he's saying and doing because his ego's bruised. Is bruised. It's not shattered. It's just bruised. He's got a lot of pride. Then you've got a tarnished reputation. Okay. There is always a price to pay for something that you want so bad. And I honestly do believe he stayed as long as he did because of money. I do believe money had a lot to do with it because money, think about it. He said he didn't want to do a preacher. He didn't want to preach once he realized he wasn't going to get paid. Okay. So money is important to him. So, and if I really truly do believe if it was all of a setup and a scam and all of this here on that franchise, first of all, the backfiring of that alone, you're not going to get anybody to sign up to do this experiment ever again if these are the games that you're playing. That's number one. So either you really want to end this franchise and never do it anymore, or he really is who he is. And if it really was all of a setup, I sincerely do believe that they would have jumped in and rescued that child before it got too far. Because by the time they got back home from the honeymoon, it was too far gone and way too late. Way too late. Okay. So that's my take on that. Um, and I'm just gonna end that right here. And I know it's a short, quick 3-4 minutes, but um, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's really a crying shame. I want to believe the best of the franchise and say that on the low they was trying to show us what domestic violence looks like. But I'm so sorry. I can't. I can't. I really can't. Because it's just too slime bucket. It's too much of a slime bucket. And having, like I said, when I went through mine, it was 30 plus years ago. Things were way different. But how many other people out there like me had to sit through this and relive everything all over again? Um, it, I really hope the franchise didn't do what he says they did because, like I said, once again, I know one thing: I would never undertake this. I'm not that desperate for nothing, and nobody never have been, never will be in life. Um, And there's nothing that I want so bad I'll do anything for it. I'm so sorry. This ain't happening. This ain't happening. So I don't know. Maybe it's the show's way of ending and they thought this would be the bang for it to end on. I don't know. I don't know. Nobody will know anything until the next season. For all anybody knows, there could be a whole new slate of experts. There could be a whole new production crew. Um, as far as letting production do what he wanted them to do. Think about it. You've got a bona fide, certified nut without papers, and without medication. Are you really going to stop him from doing anything? Think about it. Just let it simmer. Think about it. Okay. So that's all I got to say on that. Um, on a better note, I do have a good story, and I'll put that as a separate one, and just let you guys marinate on what I've just said with this married at first sight business. I'm so grateful I never once tuned into this show until now. I really am. I think it would have set me back with my healing way more than right now. It's just like, okay, this is a test. Let me see. Did I pass this test? Heck yeah, I noticed this. I noticed this. I picked up on that. I noticed that. Yep. Nope. Don't want that t-shirt back ever again in life. You guys can have it. Okay. And yes, prayer is definitely needed for poor little Paige, because she is a broken woman trying to find something to keep her whole. And she's using God as, now, I wouldn't say he's even a crutch, but she's tacking him on to what she wants instead of asking God exactly what she needs. Okay. And as we've all said, we don't know what she's been through in her upbringing that's made her this way. She needs therapy for sure. And she's really going to need it after this show. And I do believe that everybody on Married at First Sight needs to pay for her therapy. They really do. Because this was on a level that she can't just walk out of. She's coming out on her fingernails. All right. So that's it. You guys have a good day. Stay safe. This is BW4C Poet, Platinum Voice 8, God's Heirloom, signing